Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, viewers of all ages, and the millions watching at home, welcome to the Everything and Nothing Show. I'm just one of your hostess with the hostess, Clayton Kisco, and I'm accompanied, of course, by the rest of the Maelstrom gamers. For this podcast, we have with us today the bad boy, Cop Show's #1 fan, Steve Landis.
I really wish.
What's going on, Steve? Oh! What's your I kind of want to hear Michael Jackson do like a cover of that song. I think that would be really entertaining. And next up, we have the heartthrob, Rocco Avellino.
I wish I had some awesome intro music like that too. Some type of theme song to get to just be able to jump into. Hey guys, I appreciate you guys out there watching it. I hope you guys liked the last episodes we put out there, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Halloween episodes. Man, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I have a special surprise for the Halloween episode because as of the date of this recording, you guys have not seen it yet, but I put a little extra flavor in there, so I think you'll like it.
Ooh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I like those ones where we stop like in the middle of it. And like some weird song comes up.
Yeah, you'll have to see.
Yeah.
And next up, finally, last but not least, the voice you hear, but the face you won't see until we get $40 more on the patreon.com/maelstromgamers.
Already got 5.
The Enigma, we actually have $6.
Oh, yeah. See, get it.
The Enigma, Ian.
I'll get it right. We got 6.
What's up, guys? How
The
you guys?
amazing.
Pretty
amazing.
good. Hope you're doing
You got it?
well
Did you
today.
do it? Did you do it?
He did it.
Yeah, he did the bow.
He
did the bow. For those listening on
Did it
MP3,
twice.
Ian bows every time. It's a beautiful bow. You guys should check out the YouTube video on
Very formal.
youtube.com/MaelstromGamers channel. You can see all these videos here and more videos that we put out. Every full episode and every topic has its own episode. And that's kind of the format of the show. All the Maelstrom Gamers, we hop onto Skype. We each bring a topic for our discussion, but more importantly, for your entertainment. And then we talk about some stuff. Each topic is a video on YouTube. We send it out on YouTube Monday through Friday, topic by topic. And then on Saturday, you get the full episode. And then you guys could also get this episode early. You can also get a special episode just for you if you go onto patreon.com
How do
and
I do
give
that?
as little
Go
as
on
$1.
to Patreon? Patreon.com?
Yeah, patreon.com, Rocco.
And then do what?
patreon.com/MaelstromGamers. And then you just have to go on there. It's free. It takes 2 seconds.
No way.
And then you just click a little button
It's
and says
free?
support. Yeah,
You're a
well, it's
liar.
free to sign up. It's free to sign up. And then you just click the button that says give $1.
To ask people to do something free, that's just ridiculous, Clay.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's
Get
quick
out
and
of
simple.
town.
That's right, yeah. And then you just give us $1, and then the $1 would get you a special episode that only you get with a couple other perks, and then that $1 gets put back into our show to get better mics and better stuff, and we have actually a tier of stuff that we want to accomplish if we get a certain amount of money.
You know,
like the
I
$40
spend
to
Question,
$10.
$1
on unsuccessful lottery tickets all the time. I could
That's
I could
right.
definitely put it to something else. So
Right?
you-
It's just $1 a month.
Question, Clay, just for our viewers. What
Yeah.
else would be free?
Well,
Going on to YouTube and hitting subscribe?
That's right. That's a free, simple,
Just hit-
easy thing to
Oh,
do.
wow.
You just go to our YouTube page,
No way.
youtube.com/MaelstromGamers channel, and you click the subscribe button.
The
yeah.
subscribe button, but
It's
like, is
free
it an
and
actual
simple.
button, or do you
It's just a
click it?
button, and you click on it.
Oh,
and you know
you
what?
click it.
You
Oh,
actually get
okay.
information. You'll get noticed when we put new videos on our YouTube channel page.
Oh, okay.
There's one other free thing too. I think it's called like join our Facebook group and
That's right,
possibly
Rocco.
like that page too as well, because you'll also
Just
get
hit
entertained
like.
there.
Yeah. You'll get updates on our feed, and you'll know when we put out new videos, when we have new comments, when we have new discussions about all these other
Or
videos and
Instagrams
comments.
too as well. We got a lot of Instagram information
right.
going out there, and that's being posted to our Facebook page. So make sure you get
Steve-O,
out.
what's our Instagram account?
Our Instagram account is the Maelstrom Gamers.
Awesome.
Oh wow!
Find us there. Some
Congruent,
photos.
guys. I
Yeah.
think it's very simple. Just put
Yeah.
the Maelstrom Gamers into YouTube or
Boom.
to Instagram or
On
wherever
any
you need to
site.
go.
It's that
And,
simple.
Get
We're
us
on the
there.
first page.
That's great.
Right
And then
next to
there's
the
another
other
free
gamers.
way. You can go on to twitter.com and you can follow us at Maelstrom Gamers. And then through Twitter, you can also get updates and funny, goofy stuff that we tend to say and share via that platform. So it's really fun. And it's free and it helps support us. And it only takes 2 seconds. There's a lot of people doing that already. They're subscribing, they're commenting, they're liking our stuff, they're sharing our stuff. And it is awesome, and we really, really appreciate it. You guys are doing a great job, and the outreach is growing. So we really love it, and thank you. So continue to do that, please. And if you have an extra $1 a month, because the economy is getting better,
Yeah.
it's just $1. Go on to patreon.com/MaelstromGamers. Send us that $1. We would really appreciate it.
It's more than
All right,
$2
that's
Like
right
back like this, I kind of feel like
Feed.
yes.
What?
All right,
Meyer?
let's get right into it. I think we have a really, really interesting episode today. I would like to start off. I'm just blind pick here. I'm gonna go with Steve.
Oh, blind pick. That was a good blind pick. All right.
I feel like it is.
Written down.
All right.
Watch.
I have it all on here. Blah. Blah. Mine will be the use of performance-enhancing drugs in the competitive gaming, and I'm wondering about your guys' thoughts on that.
Okay.
As far as like Adderall would go, they're saying that. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you said Adderall, and my immediate reaction is, how the hell does Adderall help a person play games?
Well, they're saying that it makes you focus more.
Okay. Yeah.
The one president of the company, the Government Dasami, I guess is Chinese or Japanese or something, Korean.
Uh-huh. Okay.
He said that he doesn't believe that it helps the player at all. Like if you're good at a game, you're gonna be good at it. You know what I mean? He doesn't think that being focused more is gonna be like a competitive edge, personally.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, I guess some people on Cloud9, they were all taking it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Don't quote me on that. Cloud9 was against it.
Was against it. Okay.
Was against it. Yeah, I don't want people to start hating me on that one.
Yeah, they would
against
immediately blow up. I just look. I'm watching the comments come in, calling you a
Cloud9
liar.
was against it. It was somebody on another.
They want your firstborn, Steve.
Yeah, exactly.
Where do you live?
It.
It's a common comment I'm getting right now.
Yeah. Because everyone's Cloud9 fan.
So
this
that
is like
makes a
make
lot
me
of
think
sense.
of like the Mark McGuire, I think it was the name, right? Am I correct there, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so like make me think about like, Barry Bonds, all those situations where they had, performing enhanced drugs involved, but they were using steroids for a game where it's like I hit this ball as far as I can. So obviously that's going to be enhancing, in that kind of sport. I've taken Adderall before, and it did make me focus a tad bit more, but I would say the worst thing was like I had crazy jaw issues, like teeth grinding issues for whatever reason. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't think that would make me, a better gamer, to be honest. It would a better studier.
I think it would. I think if you're focusing, you are making split-second decisions a lot better because
I like this, yeah.
You know what I mean? You're just more in tune. However, the fact that Cloud9 is the dominant competitor, like match after match, and they are not taking it, doesn't necessarily strike me as something that is like that overwhelmingly powerful because Cloud9's not using it and they're dominating, right?
Now, now I'm glad you said that because they are. Now, here's another thing that they're talking about taking out is as far as energy drinks. Now, Cloud9 does drink energy drinks. Now, caffeine, they could say, can make you more alert too.
Yeah,
dilate your pupils more.
Yeah, that is an enhancing.
So what do you think about that?
He's like, well,
that's so silly. Like you're gonna
I know,
next we're gonna take Gatorade from football players because electrolytes are what plants crave, and they also help you like regenerate.
Right, but where do you draw the line? You have to have a specific line there. So yeah, caffeine, it helps you. I'm
drinking it right now.
There you go. Hey,
I need
you
it.
can't do that on a podcast. Nope.
Yeah,
he's enhanced.
Podcast awards. Podcaster. Our award has been taken, and there's an asterisk in the record book because Clayton was drinking coffee.
Now, this is the other thing too. Like Rocco was saying, was like Mark McGuire. He took steroids and like it help you hit the ball better. You become stronger and everything like that. But I guess like that could work in the other aspect of gaming as far as making focus, like what you're saying, Clay. Is that what you're saying? Like,
I'm saying the delta of productivity and results between steroids, which is what Mark McGuire was taking, and Adderall, which is what some of these league competitors are taking, does not strike me as similar in any way. I think there's a big gap between it. I think that steroids are like allowing people to do things that have never been done before. And maybe I'm wrong, but it seems that it's something also that's just hard to quantify. That might not be the right word, but hard to basically measure. Like, okay, he's taking Adderall, he's not taking Adderall. How do we like measure who's doing better and not? Do we look at that split decision? Do we look at the fact that he's able to press the A button quicker, or that he takes the right item at the right second, or doesn't die or jukes faster? Like, those things are so new that even if we were to hypothesize that this is going to allow them to do better, we have no proof.
Now, that's it. Okay.
Let me ask you this: who the hell uses the A button? First off.
Oh, sorry. The one button. I promise. I play League.
I had taken steroids before. Just kidding. Obviously, I haven't taken steroids.
Well, there's your answer. Just pump all the League of Legends guys with steroids and just call it a day.
They're just massive, like.
Yeah, no. For Adderall, though, like you were saying, there's no measurables there, and there's no facts as of right now that's making that person a better player. Now, Adderall does make you focus more. It doesn't make you more intelligent. So it's not like you're going to go and buy better items because you're taking Adderall. Yeah, it might make you a little bit more focused for that team fight and stuff.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know.
Honestly, I think it comes down to, like, say a college player was taking steroids, and I'm sure they do and everything like that, but nobody cares really because there's no money on the line, there's no betting on the game.
No, what?
There's money on the line.
You think so? Okay,
There's
all right,
so much money.
fine.
There's more money on the line
then.
than NFL, I would imagine.
Let me put high school on the line.
There's betting. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
There still is,
the
but it's not like a huge community.
Well, like Evil Geniuses, I guess
like,
in this past 2015 spring tournament or whatever, a Dota 2 tournament, they made $6.6 million.
Okay.
So I think it comes down to money as far as that. Like, people think, like, hey, they're taking Adderall. Maybe that was the competitive edge because we're not taking something. So say someone beats you, and you're thinking that,
Here's the other difference, though, between steroids and something like Adderall. Like, to my knowledge, I do not know of any side effects that Adderall could cause you. And it's still an early drug. But steroids is something that is very harmful to your body. It is illegal to take. And so it makes sense that if someone's taking this to get an edge, it is objectively unfair for the rest of the community to have to feel like they need to take this thing that's going to shrink their balls, complicate births, and do damage to their overall health.
You said balls?
Yes, I said balls. So they need to. So it has to be legal. It has to But if Adderall is just focusing someone's ability and not doing any harm to their bodies or anything, it's like, okay, why not?
Let me ask you this: is it because one is more of a physical aspect and the other one is more of a mental aspect? Is that why?
Well, that's what I was talking about being hard to quantify. Like I can't figure out really if someone's being a better league player through Adderall. Really, I don't know what that looks like. I know what a home run looks like consecutively, like game after game.
Well, that's why I was like, yeah, exactly. And that's why I was thinking, like, I've taken Adderall before. I've taken it for the school usage and stuff like that. I've never taken it for playing video games. And if I had, then it would be like I could at least compare the two. Of
should we try this?
Like,
should we play a game of League of Legends and just get the highlights and then have Adderall and see what that looks like?
Well, I don't have ADHD. Well, I probably still do, and I could probably go get it, but it's not. It's not useful to me anymore at this point. But it's like if I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of gamer I am when I'm taking something like that and when I'm not, and if it would make that difference for me if I feel like it was that competitive edge. If there's money involved, like Steve-O said, and $6.6 million is on the line, then any enhancers should be. Now that's where that line comes in the caffeine situation. I drink caffeine all the time when I play League of Legends. I have a Red Bull, not trying to support it, but sponsor me if you want to, Red Bull.
It's Redbull.com.
I have a Red Bull every time I'm playing League of Legends, so I have caffeine, and I do know that I do feel like when I'm taking caffeine, I'm more edgy, I'm more faster with my reaction times, I'm more paying attention to the map awareness, and maybe it's because I'm just all over the place because I'm energized. But I do feel like I play a little bit more on top of my game when I'm having caffeine. Yeah. But any enhancers is kind of something like caffeine. I think that you could go to the store and just go buy out of Red Bull is a little bit different than getting a pharmaceutical prescription. Go and take, which is not meant to take for playing a video game. First off, and taking it to go do that is giving you a competitive edge. I think. Yeah. Well, I mean, you could take it for just every day. Some people just take it daily.
I think it's silly even think about taking energy drinks off the table. Like, come on.
See, that's ridiculous. That's it does make me play a little bit better, but that's ridiculous. Like, that's still.
Well, it makes you alert and awake. I mean, some people get tired and their eyes get from watching shit.
Still, I think you have the complete right to be able to do something like that. Yeah. Like, it's just like the Gatorade. At the football field. I know the electrolytes are not going to give you too much more, besides the hydration part, but it's just a drink at the end of the day,
Because the other people who don't want to take drinks, they can just get a better night's sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
And do some push-ups and get the blood flowing, and then they'll be as energized as
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you guys on it completely. I think that honestly that if you're taking anything to try to give you the competitive edge, and you're taking it for that reason instead of like saying that you do have ADHD or something like that, and you're just taking it normally. But if you're taking it to be better player, like knowingly, then that's automatically cheating if you think about it. But the president of esports, Govin Dasami, he said that that's not what he's worried about. He's worried about hackers later on and the giant tournaments and everything like that.
Oh wow!
He's
I never
worried about
thought
hacking.
about that.
He's worried about hacking.
Yeah, absolutely. That strikes me as much more of a feasibility. Like, to have that'd be crazy if they could do it in a set like.
Yeah, so subtle.
Give your bottom just like a couple more extra. Like
or not even that,
something like
they
that,
have,
or like attack
secretly,
power,
like an extra health regen.
Yeah,
like
and it's just like that little difference.
Like 5 extra hit points
because that could help, especially with a Singe player. That could help.
Yes,
that's insane. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, I think the big factor is also whenever there's like one of those, it's a big competition or it's a big, money on the line kind of situations. Those are really like if I'm playing somebody in ranked, I don't care. Like if it's just a ranked guy on a random game and he's taking Adderall to make himself a better player, be enhanced. And if I whoop your ass, that's sorry for you. But if it's like but if it's a big time competition like the world's going on right now, or it's $6.6 million on the line, like that's a whole different ball game. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and taking something like that at that point, I think that's where I completely disagree. Because then you're just being the Mark McGuire, the guy that's just taking the steroids to hit the home runs, one after another kind of deal.
I feel I must be jaded because I think about how the Patriots they do if the rule book doesn't say you can't do it, they're doing it. And to me, that kind of competitive edge is like I don't know if I necessarily agree with or admire is the right word, but it's like. Wow, you really want to win, and you're absolutely doing everything in your power to win, right? You're doing your homework, and if they say that you can have a linebacker come in here and do this thing, and no one's ever thought about it, I kind of respect you more for doing that homework and being thorough and being like, look, nobody's thought about this because they just thought, it wasn't allowed, but we're gonna do it, and if the rule book changes, we won't do it anymore. But this is how that's competitiveness, right? So if they're like you can use Adderall, fucking use Adderall, win, because that's. Like now, the great Oakland Raiders.
Like devil's advocate there, though. I kind of agree with it and I kind of don't, too, at the same time. Like, I agree with, the creativeness of finding a new path of getting a solution that's different from everybody else's norm. They're looking. So, for example,
sorry, we just froze.
There we go.
There he's back. Froze, okay, so the 4-hour work week is a great book out there. But this guy talks about how he became, the Muay Thai, champion fighter in I forget what country where it's held. Thailand probably then.
Yeah.
So what he did is he just went through the rule book, essentially found out a loophole of how to get people how to win. So one of the rules was that you have to knock somebody out of the circle, out of the ring, and you can win the game if you get them out of the circle. So what he would do is he would just kind of bear hug them and then throw them out because he was a bigger guy than most of the Muay Thai fighters. Right. So instead of going in there and try to fight them normally, he just would, use that one rule, which is just get them out of the ring and then just body them out and get them out. And he won the championship because of this. So coming into it being, 1 year into Muay Thai fighting, went against people with 10 years, 12 years of experience, and ended up beating, becoming the #1 championship of Thailand because of just a loophole. You know what I mean? Like we were talking about just now. Now, do I think that that's fair? Not really. I guess for the sport, they should have freaking figured out that loophole. Smart of him competitively to find that out. But it's But it's now I guess the sport is being kind of played that way. It's changed the dynamics of that sport. Now it's became a little bit more about, how can we kind of body these guys out and get them out of the ring instead of so much just the Muay Thai fighting itself.
And we see this develop in games all the time. We take for granted these creative ways to find ways to win, right? Like playing World of Warcraft or Halo where there's capture the flag. I mean, people are figuring out ways to sprint or jump or chuck the flag up in the world and then jump and have someone else catch it just to make a quick. And that dude, you can sit there on a high horse and be like, no, I'm going to play it the way it's supposed to be played. And you're going to lose, man. And, if you want to win.
If you want to be a loser, follow the
rules. Right, yeah. You're not first, you're last.
You're last.
But, it's so competitive. It's so damn competitive. And if you really want to, take the bull by the reins and like win some. Like you're gonna have to do that, or else you're gonna.
Listen, there. I mean, there was somebody that was the first person to come up with a backdoor method in League of Legends, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he did it. He or she did it, and nobody ever had seen it before at that time. Yeah. And they were like, "What the hell just happened? You can't do that." Yes, I can. Yeah, and I just won the game for us. You know, or the same with the were saying World of Warcraft, the Warsong Gulch, flag transfer. There was somebody at some point that figured out, hey, I'm going to go grab this as a rogue. I'm going to dash out, grab the sprint, hand it off to a druid. He's going to grab it, get to a cheetah form, jump out, give it to another rogue who's going to dash it up, and we're good. Somebody figured this whole scheme out and took the time to do that, and then became super successful at it until other people obviously got it too.
If you're still
that's why I said I get it, man. I get it. Like it's that competitive side, that creative side. That's like it's.
Now, we're giving examples of in-game mechanics that are being manipulated. So this is a little bit different of taking an outside drug, right? I understand that, but at the same time, like we're talking about things to do to be as competitive as possible, and if it is not illegal, I don't, and it doesn't hurt your body, right? Like that's where my moral stance is. If it's not illegal, it doesn't hurt your body, and doesn't hurt anybody else. Like Adderall hurts your body.
Yeah, man, it makes you alert. A guy in a stock market, he's a stockbroker. Yeah. He takes 3 in the morning just to get started. The thing is he said that he'd rather make a bunch of money and not worry about his health because he says because he works the stock market and in order to stay alert and attention and stay awake, he has to be up for 18 hours a day, and he probably takes about 6 or 7 Adderall a day.
Well, what does it do to his body?
I mean, the side effects I'm reading right now are
you're being
sleep deprived is an active.
It changes the chemical. It changes the chemical balance inside your brain if you take it for a long periods of time.
Well, then, yeah. I mean, if you're abusing
it,
here's
what I'm looking up at this.
Not even if you're abusing it.
Nervousness, dizziness, restlessness, headaches, stomach aches, decreased appetite, trouble sleeping, dry mouth.
Diarrhea in there anyway?
I don't see that.
Poops.
I'm sure there's
the hot snakes.
So, I mean, this goes back, though, like, okay, so that guy's, he's taking crazy amounts that seems like he's overdosing, to be honest, like, to be able to stay awake and do what he's got to do for the stock market. But, this is the same thing as, like, this lady who drank 20 Red Bulls and almost died. Like, 22 Red Bulls in a day. Like, what are you doing? Like,
right.
Okay, so Adderall's legal. Red Bull's legal, but, like, don't be stupid at the same time either. Taking 22. Oh, she went blind. That was the thing. She went blind. Yeah, I'm like, I was shocked that she didn't die.
Well, your blood pressure, will go up, skyrocket.
Like, what, you telling me you didn't die from taking 22 Red Bulls? Like, you didn't have a heart attack or something? Like, just don't be stupid with it,
Yeah.
At the same time, like, Adderall, its side effects not that crazy bad yet. It's a pharmaceutical drug. I'm not really all pro for pharmaceuticals, to be honest. When I get to it, there's a lot of other things I think that are out there that could be more helpful and less harmful at the same time. But it's still legal, and it doesn't have crazy side effects where it is like something like,
steroids,
some really fucked up shit. So, I mean, I'm sure that those same side effects I could look up if I looked up caffeine,
Right.
So it'd be like, possible headaches, possible stomach aches, possible restless,
diarrhea, you have to pee often.
Whatever it is, If I looked up caffeine, would show the same thing. So
I want to help myself sleep at night. I'm not advocating taking drugs to win at all. What I'm saying is that because like it doesn't seem like this drug necessarily really helps a lot. It's more of a style. If that's your style and you're not abusing it and it's not hurting you or anybody else, like I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be like, kids, if you want to win, go get them drugs. Go pop them pills.
Well,
be the best football player.
I definitely agree with you there, Clay, though, on if it's legal, if it's not like an illegal drug or anything like that, there shouldn't be any restrictions on it. Like, if you want to take Adderall, you are prescribed it, go for it, Right. So, I agree with you there.